Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
So we've got a real buzzworthy story here on our Behind the Buzz channel, folks. A bride-to-be made a decision that's got her fiancé and his family, well, let's just say they're not thrilled about it. It seems like this 24-year-old bride has been accepted into medical school, and suddenly she's realized that getting married is not exactly what she wants to prioritize right now. According to the story, when she first got engaged, she was totally on board with having a big wedding. But after just 1 month of engagement, her priorities completely shifted when she learned about medical school. She figured out that spending all that money on a wedding would be a huge financial burden, and basically, it's like, I'd rather put that money towards paying for med school. And that's exactly what she's doing. Now we've got to talk about the groom's mom. Apparently, she's not thrilled about the idea of her son eloping instead of having this big wedding. She wants a traditional wedding, and if it means spending $70,000 on the whole shebang, then that's exactly what she's willing to do. But our bride is like, no way, Jose. She's thinking, I'd rather spend my money on med school than on a fancy dress and some stale cake. But here's where things get really interesting, folks. The groom himself isn't too keen on the idea of eloping either. He knows that his mom would be devastated if she didn't get to see her son married off in front of all their friends and family. And he's like, I know it's not about me, but can we at least have a small wedding? But our bride is still firm on her decision, saying, after he redid his numbers, his definition of small was 90 people just on his side, which is still gonna end up costing in the 10,000s. Now, let's get to what the Reddit community had to say about this whole situation. It seems like a lot of folks think our bride made a smart move by prioritizing her education over the wedding. One person even said, do not marry this man if he is willing to let you give up on med school to make his mom happy for one night. Talk about a buzzworthy quote. But what's really striking here is that it makes us think about our own priorities and what's truly important in life. I mean, is getting married all about pleasing our parents or partners, or is it about finding someone who truly understands and supports us? The comments on Reddit are just so telling, folks. And finally, for those of you out there thinking, I've been there too, don't worry, you're not alone. We all have to make tough decisions in life, and sometimes that means saying no to the things we want just so we can say yes to what's truly important. Behind the Buzz wants to encourage you to think critically about your own priorities and values. So there you have it, folks, a story that's got everyone talking. It's not always easy making tough decisions, but when we put our priorities straight, amazing things can happen.